Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbase helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Welcome back for race number 4 as we have a look at the runners and the field for the 1600 meter Hotel Severa 77 handicap. It's for the fillies and mares, due off at 14:20. And this is when the runners are going to jump 14:20 over 1600 meters. Just before we get into the action, we do have an interview with Michael Roberts with number 2 Lunar Eclipse, who has won 2 of her last 4. Let's see what the conditioner has to say about this individual.
You know, we're going to different territory here. She's better on the poly. All her wins has been on the poly, so I'm going to try on the turf, so, that's going to be the question mark.
So there we heard from Michael Roberts, and that's exactly the viewpoint I had when studying the card. 2 runs on the turf, yet to shape, a 4-time winner, and all of those wins have come on the poly track. So there's a slight concern in the back of your mind about number 2, Lunar Eclipse. But she's hard to peg back recently. She's won 2 of her last 4. And when things map out for her, Rachel Venniken and Lunar Eclipse, from a neat draw, they get a rocking and a rolling early. And if you go back to the 24th of January at Scottsville, that was on the turf. It was a 73 handicap and finished a fair 5th, 6.5 lengths behind. But the talk from the camp is better on the poly. So let's keep an eye on number 2, Lunar Eclipse. Number 1, Lady Serena. Now, she's yet to win at the course. She's yet to win over the distance. But all 3 wins have come over on the turf track. If you go back in her form line, she's run well at Greyville, but she's won at Scottsville, but certainly worth another say after that 91-day absence. Last time out, she was reported as bleeding, so she'll come back fresh and definitely a horse that you have to structure into your play. My first selection and a tentative selection will be number 5, Maria Carolina. Now, here's a course and distance specialist, 7 runs, 3 wins and a second. Although she was beaten 4 lengths by Lunar Eclipse last time out, that was on the poly. And Maria Carolina, she's a far better specimen on the turf, whereas Lunar Eclipse is a better horse on the poly. So I think the pendulum will swing in the favor of number 5, Maria Carolina. Keegan Namelo and Alison Wright, they got a phenomenal strike rate. And she's off a very competitive mark. She races off a 71. She was a 90 once upon a time, which was far too high for her. But I think she's the horse they got to set their sights on. After that, number 8, Ice Sensation. Here's a horse who's been quite disappointing. I think they've expected a lot more from this daughter of Vercingetorix. Only a second attempt on the turf. She did make a winning debut on the poly track, and when she ran on the turf, she was well beaten. But I'll give her another chance. Merit rating dropped down to a 73, and a horse like 7, Rocky Reef, and number 9, Venturous, need to be included. Number 6, Mel's Princess, also got form. But if you had to stick me in a corner and say, which horse will I stick with? I'll go with number 5, Maria Carolina. On her overall form and her best merit rating achieved, I think of her current mark, she's the one to be with.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.